Hey guys, this is Apocalypse. We're going to go briefly through a quick description of your troops and their effectiveness. Pretty much in order to produce troops, you will need your barracks. You can normally just select a slot, barracks area, and of course build your barracks. You will need that first in order to build troops. Now, although in most games, siege weapons are usually the strongest and cavalry usually have the most defense, throw all that out of the way. Currently, the way the game is pretty much set up, there are defense troops for each tier. Pretty much the way it runs is that all attack troops are pretty much on even tiers for cavalry, infantry, as well as archers. For the mages, we'll get into that a little bit later. They are on the odd tiers for your attack troops, and even tiers are your defense troops. That's just for regarding mages. But as you can see, pretty much the objective in order to be effective is that you should be building your barracks and upgrading them to your castle level as quickly as possible. If you get caught anything below, in my experience, below level 5 or tier 5 troops, which are your defense troops, you're pretty much going to always be playing the defense cards, as your attack troops cannot support, your T4 attack troops cannot support the T5 defense troops effectively. So pretty much, as you can see, infantry, cavalry, and archers for tiers 2, which are the Orc Warrior, Orc Berserker, Elite Orc Warrior, Orc Knight, Orc Warrior Captain. Those are your attack troops for infantry. So that's tier 2, tier 4, tier 6, tier 8, and tier 10. For cavalry, your attack troops are going to be, of course, even numbers again. So tier 2, Dragon Riders. Tier 4, Heavy Dragon Riders. Tier 6, Dragon Rider Officers. Tier 8, Dragon Rider General. And the final cavalry attack troop are your Dragon Riders Captain. Now for the archers, your attack troops, of course, will be the tier numbers once again. It'll be the tier 2 Elf Archers, the tier 4 Elite Elf Archers, the tier 6 Holy Elf Archers, and the tier 8 Elf Royal Guard, as well as finally the Royal Guard Captain. Makes up your attacking troops for infantry, cavalry, and archers. So if you remember, just think of even numbers. Infantry, cavalry, and archers are your attack troops. So that's tiers 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Of course, obviously, your defense troops are the odd numbers for those groups. So of course, your defense troops for your infantry, cavalry, and archers will, of course, be tier 1, tier 3, tier 7s, tier 9s will make up the defense troops. So I think I skipped one in there. So okay, it's tier 1, T3s, T5s, T7s, T9s make up your defense groups for the infantry, cavalry, and archers. Now mages are they have the lowest HP of any unit regarding all the other troops, but they are definitely the best to have. You should have them in very big numbers. Always make sure you're sending in mages so that way they can pretty much sacrifice themselves for your archers. They would definitely go way out of the line of duty in order to make sure that your archers survive the battle. So make sure that you got plenty of mages, being that they have low HP. They will go down kind of quickly, but if you have enough of them, they can actually stall off the attack to allow your archers and your rest of your cavalry and infantry attack troops to go in and finish the battle. For your mages, it is the opposite. Mages again have the lowest HP and the defense of any other troops here. So it's always good to make sure that you're sending in infantry in order to act as meat shields. Those infantries would pretty much try to block the front line and allow the mages to go after the cavalries, while the cavalries, of course, the enemy cavalries are going after your archers. We don't want that. We want to prolong the battle as long as possible so that either your attacking troops can go in and finish the battle, or you can receive reinforcements from one of your alliance members. So for the mages, your attack troops are going to be the odd tiers. So that's attacking troops for mages are tier 1, tier 3, tier 7, sorry, skipped one, tier 5, tier 7, tier 9 make up the attack troops. Now for your defense for mages, the tier levels are tier 2, tier 4, tier 6, tier 8, and tier 10. So in the next coming video, we'll walk through some formations that are pretty good in order for just explicitly attacking castles, as well as defense formations. So we'll go into a little more details in the next video. Thanks, this is Apocalypse from Kingdom 84 CIA.